right, we're back from boot camp. First day back from boot camp. We had an amazing weekend.
Yep.
And you know what we talk about during boot camp? What is it that we talk about?
Take your lovers on an adventure.
Yeah. So today, fly fishing.
Make sure they have the right weapons.
Yeah. Look down
The
there.
battle.
So we're going to get started doing what makes us come alive. You know, things about making us come alive. You know, it's not just about us, men. It's about doing it with our lovers. And, you know, it's really important that we bring our wives along with the adventures that God has for us, because we are one.
Yes.
And you know what? Maybe she's not into fly fishing about a
Or
few days
maybe
ago.
she is.
Maybe she is. Or maybe Tanya, for my wife, she wasn't into fly fishing at all just a couple of weeks ago. As a matter of fact, I went and bought her some waders, and we were at
Here.
Academy, and I was asking her what size would fit better and she could try them on. She said, "Why? I don't need that. That's ridiculous. I'm not going fly fishing." And now she's pulling me out here. So we're gonna catch some fish, right?
Yes.
That's right. Yes, we are.
So watch and see. Fly fishing. Why is it that we as men avoid things that we're not good at or we haven't had any experience at? Typically the reason is because we don't want to be exposed. As men, we want to make sure that everybody knows that we, or thinks that we have it all together. And it's kind of when we don't know how to fly fish, or we don't know how to hunt, or we don't know how to do certain things, mechanic work, or whatever it might be, like building supplies or building buildings or whatever, you know, we feel like, well, we're going to be exposed there, so we avoid them. What we're doing is we're really missing out. And so what I did, I'm 51 years old, and I've really never been fly fishing per se, certainly not in the river like this one. And I just humble myself enough to say, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. And that's been working out really well for me. I've been fishing, been doing a lot of fishing, and went bird hunting. I've never been bird hunting in my life. I shot 3 birds, and it was amazing. And I told the buddy that I was with that, you know, hey, I have no idea what I'm doing. And he's like, great. You know what? If I can be humble enough and honest about it to, you know, you get exposed really quick if you pretend like you know everything. You go out and hey, I know it. I know what I'm doing. Don't tell me, you know, I don't want you to tell me what to do. And we miss out on being fathered by God. And God sends other men in our lives, and even women, to father us. And if we can humble ourselves enough to receive that, just say, hey, admit it. You don't know what you're doing. You can learn a lot, man, and you can find out that you really love fly fishing and you love hunting birds and all these things that you weren't fathered in. See, not all of us have been fathered by men who have taught. You know, some men are taught that by their dads, and some of us have not been. And you know what? It's not too late. So, you know what? Just be humble. Drop the poser and allow yourself to be fathered by people. And just say, hey, I don't know what I'm doing with this, but I'd really like to learn. And I'll tell you what, you can really find out that there's a lot of things that make you come alive that you didn't even know existed, or things that you didn't know would that you'd make you happy. So you got to pursue these things. You got to be intentional. So is this another day at the office or what?
This
is
is
how
the
you do your
best day at the office.
Is this how you do your work
No.
at Edge Ministries?
When I'm not
You on the edge of the water? Is that what that meant?
when I'm not catching fish, I read a book.
That's not a book.
It is a book.
What are you doing? That's not a book. Okay. This is how we fly fish. All right, good day of fishing.
What adventure are you going to do?
Together,
Better together.
by God's design.